Welcome to yet another wacky episode of AWS Unorganized. I'm your host, Gary Darian. I'm back, and this is our first official match live in Phoenix, Arizona. No. This is our first match where that will be on recorded from PS5 instead of PS4, which is why that beginning load was way quicker than usual. So yeah, we've finally made the transition to next gen. A little out of nowhere, I know, but to be fair, I saw like a crazy deal. Slow motion from Johnny S. He's sporting the green and yellow in honor of his partner Serge. Oh my god, that man's time manipulation powers are just so, insane to deal with right here. But yeah, here he is, rocking the lime green and yellow Johnny S. These two were formerly the mixed tag team champions. However, due to the lack of match variety we could really do with that, and basically how repetitive the division was quickly getting, we've officially decided to retire the Mixed Tag Team Championship. Kinda wish there was more mixed tag stuff you could do. If 2K does add that, then perhaps we'll bring the titles back. But to accommodate the team of Johnny Test here, each of them are getting a title opportunity. Johnny S right here, getting his chance for the Canadian Championship, going right up against the current Canadian champion, a man who stands at about 1,011 days as champion, Hugh Test. That makes him the second longest reigning champion in AWS history, only behind the Pancake Posse. Unless the Joker Gang did have more than that, but I think he might have passed the Joker Gang. I'd have to do some crazy maths on that one. Actually, you know what? Comment down below if you can get the correct answer on how many days the Joker Gang held the unlimited tag team titles. And in return, we will do whatever match you want. So yeah, let us know in that comment below. A little bit of a test to earn the right to earn a match. That's what we're gonna do next. We're crazy. And speaking of crazy, yeah, 1,011 days on February 5th, 2022, Hugh Test won that 8-man match to win that very prize, the Canadian title. The center coin looking not as shiny as usual, but that'll get fixed after this match here. But yeah, Hugh Test, man, for reference of how long Hugh Test has been the Canadian champion, the previous champion was Wilson, Philip's son. That man's an unlimited now, and yet all this time, this crazily long reign for Hugh Test here, really submitting himself with it. I would not be surprised if this man becomes a world champion in the future, because God, what a reign of dominance he's been on. In fact, he's only ever lost one match his entire career. But for the person who pinned him escapes my mind, though. I'll have to think about it. I'm sure I'll remember by the end of the episode, so no need to look up that one. And yeah, the referee, the Japanese ref, the man who punches kaijus for a living, because he's a fucking badass, holding the Canadian title high above his head. He knows how prestigious Chaos's second most important title for the men is right here. And as for the title match Serge is getting, she will be facing off against one other... We don't know the exact match yet, but Serge does have a guaranteed spot for it, as we are introducing, as announced on Twitter, a secondary title for the women's division, which will of course be the Mexico Championship. You went to try to break Johnny S's neck, but yes, we'll have a little bit of oh my god, speaking of spinning, what a move there by Johnny S. Hey, but Hugh Test kicks out at A. But yeah, basically, women's Mexican title, yes, we know it is right after WWE's Women's United States Championship, but honestly, with the mixed tag team division officially going down, we figured it'd be nice for the Chaos women to have, more than one prize title to go after, especially with how much of a role Ray's been on. And hey, adds a little more meat to the vision, too, so that's always good, as Johnny attempts to Smart move actually from Johnny Ass's end, trying to break Hugh's leg there to prevent him from doing that chainsaw kick. And then, he went for like a flatliner octopus stretch, but Hugh got out of that pretty well. But you gotta give credit to Johnny Ass though. He is really putting some offense on Hugh Test there. Hugh Test may need to stop messing around with him, if he even is. Of course, you don't underestimate this parkour man right here. After all, he is, I'm pretty sure, a former United States champion. I'll have to look that up real quick as Hugh Test gets up, gets out. What's he doing from above? Diving leg drop. But, wait a minute, what? Disqualification. 1 star. Oh, no, we can't end it like that. You goddamn right we ain't ending it like that. We set the damn match already before I go down there and close on your head off. Okay, that's good though. Doug Dimmadome restarting the match. He knows their audience wants a proper winner, but that flying wheel kick quickly taking the rails off of Johnny. But again, he's still fighting. You gotta give Mr. John the John of every wrestling company in history. He knows exactly what he's doing. Oh, but that big old clothesline right there. He may be smart. He may know how to keep up the offense. But Hugh Test, though, he's a beast. He is an absolutely vicious animal, I even dare say. John Morrison definitely does have some good credits on his end after all. Oh, big Irish whip onto the moon stairs. Johnny S is an ECW champion, 3-time Intercontinental champion, 4-time WWE Tag Team champion, 1-time World Tag Team champion, 1-time SmackDown Tag Team champion, and he even won Tough Enough 3 in 2003. So Johnny, he's got a heck of a resume. I was wrong about the US title, but 3 IC title reigns is definitely a great mark on the career there. Oh, but Hugh Test punches him in the ribs and suplexes him right there. He says he doesn't care about Johnny's accolades. He doesn't care what kind of a spectacular movie he sees in, because at the end of the day, he's a renegade. He's a demon slayer. This man even chainsawed his own son. You don't want to mess with this man right here. He doesn't care that you fought Russell and Russell Madness. You fought a dog. Hugh Test, he's absolutely insane. There's no way to get around that. Like that deadlifting into a Batista bomb on top of that. Dear God. This man is really laying it on Boone the Bounty Hunter. Oh, and a knee to the leg, which, by the way, if you have not seen Boone the Bounty Hunter, honestly, you really gotta check it out. I know that springboard 360 leg drop was absolutely insane. And it actually reminds me of something that would happen in Boone the Bounty Hunter. It's a really fun action movie. Highly recommend checking it out. It's a great time as Surge takes off the turnbuckle. And I hate to say it, but yeah, I think Johnny Ass's best bet against Hugh Test might actually be to cheat. After all, he's done so much to Hugh Test and he's still going as fast as he can. Oh, but the turnbuckle unveiling. Wait a minute. Ass got slammed into the buckle that Surge exposed, and Surge clapped at that. Is the end of their friendship coming? No, that can't be it. Maybe she was doing a sarcastic clap or something. Oh, God. Suplex right on the hardest part of the ring right there. Surge just staring in awe. DQs are on, so there isn't a whole lot she can do right here, but perhaps she's regretting taking off that turnbuckle pad earlier. Another deadlift Batista bomb right there. God, the absolute power of Hugh Test, but Morrison's back up. Johnny Ass, that's his name in this company. He has so many names, it's hard to keep track of all of them. Hugh gets back there, both men get back in the ring, thank God. If there was a count out, Doug Dimmadome would be pissed, and now the exposed buckle gets used. And it barely did anything to Hugh Test. That man got his head slammed onto steel and was immediately fine. How does he do that? He eats another flatliner, plus stretch there. But again, Hugh Test elbows his way out of it really quickly, I might add. This man can take a lot of punishment. I genuinely don't know what you can do to stop this man because he is on an absolute tear. This man has not lost a match in 4 years. That is the power of Hugh Test right there. That is a man. It took an elimination, and ever since that one loss, it really fired him up. That's what led to the Chaos title. That's what led to murdering his son. Or not the Canadian title. My apologies. Making it really prestigious, but he eats a barrel leg trip. The comeback from Johnny S, since his original comeback animation's not in this game for some reason. A2. Oh. He almost pulled up a huge surprise win, but instead he eats a DDT. I think Johnny's just going to try any pin he can. Maybe try to throw Hugh Test off guard. If it's not successful, getting a tilt-war backbreaker is definitely not a sign of success. And neither is a stomp to the underarm there. Back up. Belly to... No! Johnny S manages to counter that belly-to-belly springboard roundhouse. He busts the Demon Slayer open. He is making him bleed Starship Pain. Oh no, but he missed. He missed the Starship Pain. I mean, that's pretty canon, but still. God, the frustrated punch is trying to cut him up even more. You know, that mess up. A, 2, D. Hugh Test had him rolled up, but the ref was distracted by the turnbuckle. Seems like Surge really did save her partner, but did not save him from eating a knee there. Nor getting dragged to the ropes. What is Hugh Test planning right here? Got him by the head, kneeing him in the face. The mixed martial arts style of Hugh Test, probably one of the best strikers in AWS history. Big boots him off the apron right there. Every strike he does is malicious. Just like that knee right there. God dang, you could knock someone out like that. And he's not even done, he punches him in the balls. He may be a skilled martial artist, but he is not afraid to fight dirty. That might possibly be why his title reign's gone into the quadruple digits right there. He's impossible to mess with. Oh god, what's he got in mind for Johnny? Surge smartly getting out of the way. Drop kick. Oh no! He landed face first on the moon. I don't know what Hugh Test was thinking with that drop kick, but maybe all that bleeding from his head is like, might have messed him up there. He might be concussed. This is the most damage. Backbreaker, leg breaker on the barricade combo there. Yeah, this is the most damage I've seen Hugh Test get. I don't recall if I've ever seen him bleed. But I think that woke up something. I think that's unleashed that monster he's always been. The kind of man that will chainsaw his son over playing video games indoors. Like, Johnny didn't even want to take that portable game. Oh my god, is he going to try to accept a count-out victory? That is kind of surprising from Hughes. No, Johnny gets back in. Perhaps showing him some mercy for making him bleed. That or he's hesitating from all that head blood. Springboard dropkick, much more successful that time. Crazy agility by Hugh there. A2. He may be surprisingly agile, but it seems that Johnny S, the master of agility, had a surprise of his own with that kick out. Oh god, what does Hugh Test have planned here? What's he got? Irish whip. Big old chainsaw kick. Rebound edition. A2. D. Huge chainsaw kick to get a huge victory right there. That discus bicycle knocked Johnny S clean out. Hugh Test with a strong title retain right there. Johnny S did bring him to his limit. You have to give Johnny that. At the end of the day, there is no stop. No one can survive the Canadian champion right here. Got so much blood coming from the side of his head. He's hugging that Canadian title. Surge oddly grinning in the background there. This is perhaps the end of Johnny Test's friendship here. While Hugh Test looks on. Who will he defend that title against next? We'll have to wait and see, but judging by his posture right there, I think he's more than happy to take on anyone. And why do I hear green car noises? Oh, come on, man. You can't forget the one man that pinned Hugh Test. That's right, Chick Hicks. I did it. Remember when I suplexed Hugh into the ropes and he broke his neck on that? That's his one weakness. His neck. And you listen here, Hugh. My boy. I helped him win that 4-on-4 team match right there. And quite frankly, I think I've more than earned a shot at your Canadian title between my victories and, of course, being the only man to ever pin you. I think you owe me a title shot. What do you think, Hubie? Let the chick know what's up. Fuck you! Well, you heard it first. Hugh Test swearing out Chick Hicks, but Chick Hicks does bring a compelling argument. We'll have to wait and see the result of that match in the future. Till then, this has been Gary, and remember to stay in Dane.